England, 1977. In a quiet suburban home in Enfield, a family found themselves at the heart of a terrifying ordeal. The events that unfolded there remain one of the most well-documented and debated cases in paranormal history. This is the story of the Enfield Poltergeist. It all began in August when Peggy Hodgson, a single mother, noticed strange noises coming from her children's bedroom. Her daughters, Janet and Margaret, said they heard a knocking on the walls and claimed their furniture moved on its own. At first, Peggy was skeptical, but the disturbances only grew louder and more violent. Night after night, the strange sounds continued. Chairs would slide across the floor, beds would shake, and sometimes a chilling voice would fill the room, speaking through young Janet. It was a voice that did not sound like a child's at all. One of the most unsettling elements of this case was Janet herself. She seemed to become the focal point of the activity, almost as if something was controlling her. On one occasion, Janet's voice changed drastically, sounding deep, gravelly, and menacing. She would speak about herself in the third person, saying things no one could understand. The case quickly gained attention, drawing in paranormal investigators and the media. Maurice Gross and Guy Lyon Playfair from the Society for Psychical Research took a special interest in the case. They spent days and nights documenting the bizarre occurrences, from moving furniture to levitation. The police even visited the Hodgson home, expecting to dismiss the case. However, to their shock, they reportedly saw a chair slide across the room, with no one near it. One officer even wrote a formal statement, affirming she had witnessed the chair move by itself. Witnesses ranged from neighbors to reporters, all claiming they had experienced something otherworldly in that house. Paranormal investigators recorded knocks and strange voices. One of the most famous recordings was of a deep, raspy voice speaking through Janet, a voice that would later claim to be that of Bill Wilkins, a former resident of the house. "My name is Bill Wilkins, and I died in that chair." The voice claimed to be the spirit of Bill Wilkins, describing details about his life and death that Janet could not have known. Investigators were baffled. How could a young girl mimic such a voice? And how did she know such intimate details about this man? Despite the countless witnesses and documentation, skeptics argue that the Enfield Poltergeist was nothing more than a hoax, orchestrated by a troubled young girl seeking attention. Some psychologists believe Janet may have been in a state of trance or altered consciousness. Others argue it was a result of psychological trauma. To this day, the Enfield Poltergeist case divides opinions. Skeptics question the authenticity of the events, while believers consider it one of the most genuine cases of paranormal activity ever recorded. With so many witnesses and eerie recordings, the truth behind this story remains one of England's greatest mysteries. So what do you think? Was the Enfield Poltergeist a true encounter with the supernatural, or a cleverly orchestrated hoax? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to hear more mysterious stories like this one.